watch that. Alright, no spoilers in chat.
Flap, 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 flap.
No spoilers, chat.
Flap,
Flap, flap.
flap,
Flap, flap.
flap, flap. Faye! Hello, summoners.
Told you, we
Sorry
wake up
to keep
early,
you
crazy
waiting.
Europeans, just to watch Flap,
As
flap.
promised in the Faye channel video from earlier this month, I'm back with more information for all you summoners. I'm sure you're just as excited for this as I am. So that's enough beak wagging.
I hope that dragon
Without further
flowers
ado,
means we
it's
get
time
more
for
of
a
them.
special Choose Your Legends edition of Faye Channel.
Faye.
Let's get started. Here they are, the heroes who fought their way to the top to claim the number 1 and 2 spots in both the men's and women's divisions of the Choose Your Legends Round 5 event.
Gatekeeper.
I'll introduce them
I can't believe
one
it's
by
actually a
one.
thing. Oh
There
my
are those who have
god.
faith in me. When I think of that, I feel strength well up inside.
Okay. Oh, she has a lance.
Presenting
Oh, it's
the
Ephraim's
winner
outfit.
of the women's
There we go.
It's
This
Erica
is
from
what
the
I
Fire
wanted.
Emblem, the Sacred Stone
Some
game.
creativity.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Her outfit looks just like something her twin brother Ephraim would wear.
Thank
She
you.
has such a noble presence in that attire with her spear in hand. As long as her HP is 25%.
We're gonna do an
or
analysis
higher,
after, guys. I'm just gonna let it play
Erica's
out.
weapon, Binding Reagan Leaf,
fast.
grants bonuses to all 4 of her stats and reduces the damage she takes from the first attack by 30%. She'll even take reduced damage from counterattacks when she initiates combat. So I bet she'll have no trouble taking out her foes.
Slaying
with
damage
follow-up
reduction.
attacks. Plus,
Oh, it's a
Surge
cab though.
Sparrow allows her to heal when she deals special damage. She can dish out the damage and gain some HP at the same time. Amazing!
Full no follow up, but
Also, if her Moonlight Bangle skill triggers the Kanto 2 effect, she'll be
Reference
able to
fee.
move after attacking. Faye!
oh, it can be
She
stopped.
managed to get to safety. Oh, what
Well,
a
she can
relief.
Gale Force like for
I can
sure.
already tell
Like,
she'll
you can't
be
stop
useful when
it.
approaching
But
the
it also
battle
has like
with
extra
hit and
damage.
run
That's cool.
tactics.
Okay.
There are so many that believe in me, and nothing could make me happier.
Finally, only took like literally 5 years.
Now for the runner-up from the men's division. It's Marth from the Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem game. I hear his outfit is based on the first king of Altea, Henri. We're used to seeing him
Okay.
in blue, but I think he looks very regal in red as well.
Okay.
His Shining Emblem special skill grants bonuses to himself and allies when he starts a turn with allies around him. This effect triggers regardless of his special cooldown charge value.
It seems so tame
And
compared
when
to
his
what
special
Legendary
dice trigger,
Sigurd does.
It boosts damage by 35% of his speed. His special cooldown is low, making it easy to activate. So it seems like he'll be
Hey,
able to
literally,
keep up
that's
the
so
pressure on
tame
his
compared to what
opponent.
Sigurd has.
Faye, he can't attack from here, can he? Oh, if we don't do something, he might get hit by a foe's ranged attack. But we've got nothing to worry about. Reliable old Marth is equipped with the Distant Pressure skill. That means he can counterattack regardless of his foe's range. So let's go ahead and take the hit.
Okay, it has a recoil though. It's not better than Distant Counter.
Believe in me.
That recoil isn't that good.
He did it!
No, like that. You don't want that recoil. That's not that good.
Now it's our turn! Marth's weapon, Genesis Falchion, grants all sorts of different effects depending on how many bonuses are on the allies around him.
Okay.
The more bonuses his allies have, the more effects it grants.
Got no follow up.
There's a lot going on here.
Another sword
I'm
infantry
sure
with
it's
no
not too much
follow
for
up.
you summoners
It's got
to handle.
healing.
Right now, he's making the most of his weapon skills.
It counteracts
so let's
the
break it
recoil.
down as simply as possible. He's neutralizing effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks while also neutralizing effects that prevent him from performing follow-up attacks during combat. He's also getting +5 to his
I
attack,
love how she
dealing
sped
5
up
HP to himself
her-
when doing damage,
her-
and he can attack enemies before they attack him when they initiate combat.
Oh man. Okay.
See? Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, totally.
You got this, Marth! He gets more powerful based on his allies' bonuses, so be sure to keep
I
some
don't like
strong
recoil on
allies
tanks.
nearby.
That's no good.
I don't think I understand.
But like the weapon is
But I
solid.
suppose they chose me for a reason.
Dancer?
It's time to
Dancer?
introduce the winner of the women's division.
Okay, they went with Dancer. That's my Marianne.
From the Fire Emblem Three Houses game. In contrast to her usual attire from the monastery, she's joining the fray clad in a daring dancer's outfit.
Uh-oh.
Marianne has a skill called Attack Speed Unity. And when she
Yeah,
has
we know what
allies
that
around
is.
her, some of
What
her
a
stats
weapon,
increase during
holy.
combat. If she initiates combat,
I don't
while
see
her foe's
Dancer
HP
though.
is
She doesn't have
50%
Dance in the
or
B
higher,
skill. Why doesn't she
her
have Dance?
Phantasm Tome skill will reduce the damage she takes from her foe's first
Is that
attack
colorless?
by
Oh, it's a
70%.
colorless tome.
I guess you don't have to be too careful when you take such reduced damage from counterattacks. Yeah!
Wow.
Look at her go!
That's not bad. It's pretty good. Where's the dance skill though?
Faye! Marianne was able to defeat them and walked away nearly unscathed.
No follow-up time
And we
spells.
can't forget about her special
Whoa.
Requiem dance.
What?
If Marianne initiates combat, this allows an ally within 2 spaces who is already active to take another action. It even works on allies with sing or dance.
Oh boy.
They'll only be able to move 1 space, but I'm sure this will open up all sorts of new strategies.
Oh boy.
Greetings, Summoner. Nothing to report.
Can I get some pausers, chat? Pausers?
Finally, here's the winner of the
His
men's
subtitle is
division.
nothing to report.
It's the
guys
gatekeeper
can't
of
see it.
Garreg Mach from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
His subtitle is literally nothing
A
to
member of
report.
the
You can't
Knights
see
of
it, that's right
Saros.
there.
He's sworn to protect the gates of
Look,
the
look,
monastery
chat.
at all costs.
Nothing to
He's known for
report.
being cheerful and lively when he's on duty, and I'm sure he'll make a pleasant addition to any army. His weapon is called Charging Horn, and he just needs to give it a toot for its magic to take effect. It grants all sorts of benefits based on how many
It's got,
allies
like,
are within
Quarry
3
Fighter.
rows or 3 columns
Got some
centered on him.
stats.
Reporting for duty.
If there's at least 1 ally nearby,
He's a tome
this
user?
will reduce his foe's attack and resistance by
Wait,
the number
what?
of allies times 2 during combat.
Yes!
If there are 3 or more allies,
That's so
foes
good.
can't perform
Oh my
attacks.
god. Oh, that is some. Oh, that is so
Not
good.
only that, but if a structure that foes can destroy is present within 2 spaces of him, he's granted the best effects from his weapon regardless of how many allies are nearby.
Dude, it's so good.
Huh? It looks like an ally will be in trouble if we don't act.
He is an AR unit though. If structures are
Oh, would you
nearby, he
look
gets
at
all
that?
these bonuses.
His
Wow.
detailed report skill does a really good job of stopping the enemy's advance.
Oh, he's got
It
obstruct.
even prevents them from warping nearby.
What? Oh, that's actually good. Within 4 spaces a unit. Oh my god, he
On
actually
top of
stops
that,
orders.
He has close reversal, so he's totally prepared for counterattacks. And thanks to joint drive defense, he's built like an iron
That
wall.
has no recoil. It's just straight
No
up
one
better
can
than
get
close
past
counter.
him. I guess that makes sense for someone in his line of work, huh?
Yeah, that's literally better close counter.
You can take a closer look at these heroes' skills in a video launching after this Faye channel. And what kind of Choose Your Legend celebration would this be if
Has
we didn't have
high-level
a free summon
content.
event prepared?
High level CYL content, man.
That's right. You'll be able to summon one of these 4 heroes for free. The excitement doesn't end there, though. You'll be able to choose a focus hero to summon for free after summoning 40 times in this summoning event. And you can do it 4 times. That means you can get 4 free
Well, this
focus
is good.
heroes if
Like,
you
they
summon
went all out.
160 times. You can also get up to 4 celestial stones.
Really good.
Oh, and I should also mention that the Brave Echoes free summon event that features heroes who were selected in the
Is
Choose
ending
Your
because we're
Legends
gonna make
Round
really
3
good
event
refines.
will be ending on August 31st.
And you can't choose in advance.
Be sure to summon one of those heroes if you haven't already. Wow! These Choose Your Legends heroes sure are amazing! Oh, what am I saying? Of
Actually, you might be
course
able to
they
pick
are.
before the end of the
They have
month.
new skills.
No, you won't.
Their
No, you won't.
outfits are
Never
perfectly
mind.
suited for the special appearance, and I'm starstruck
Really
just
good.
thinking about them.
CYL designs.
But,
Except
I
Mart.
can't lose my composure now.
It's okay.
There's more news to share.
Mart's is boring, but everyone else is like really good.
Beginning around August 17th, we're once again increasing the number of times you can use dragon flowers to improve heroes.
Quick egg surprise.
Heroes who could be improved a total of 15 times up until now will be able to be improved 20 times. Heroes limited to 10 times are being bumped up to 15 times.
Okay, yeah, no
And
surprise.
heroes that could only be improved up to 5 times can be improved 10 times.
It's 5 times for all the new
dragon
ones.
flowers needed to pass the current limit will start at 40. Each time you improve after that, the
Oh,
number
please
will
give us
increase
more.
by 40, as you can see.
Please give us more flowers
To go
or
along with
reduce
the
costs.
increased limits on dragon flowers, there will be a login bonus, heroic boon, to help you improve your heroes.
It's not that much.
Log in just once during the active period to get 120 of each type of dragon flower.
Not that much, man. Give us more.
Faye! So, how'd I do? This is the 5th time special Choose Your Legends heroes are making an appearance, so I hope I did them justice. Either way, I'm sure these heroes are just happy to have received so much support from all you summoners out there. We couldn't have done it without you. I'm not technically a hero, but I wonder if I could get a special outfit too. What I mean to say is, that's it for today, summoners. Now, if you'll excuse me.
They don't announce the CYL3 refines here. Yes, we're gonna have a vote, guys. She's gonna be in the next one. You can vote Faye in the next one. Alright, let's go back and do an analysis. A closer look at some of the skills and such, stats and whatnot. I gotta say, like, the outfits are so much better than last year. Last year's were so lazy, and this was already like a step up. Like the fact that they're just like, okay, this is now Ephraim, basically. I think that's okay. That it doesn't have to be crazy. Like that's simple and effective. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. So she has 62, 48, 28, 24. So like super offensive stat spread. Looks like Suspero 3 and attack speed menace. So like in terms of fodder or like a one-off, like that's probably not the choice. I don't think anyone's gonna go for this for the one-off, but like it's not bad. I mean, on defense, this could actually be pretty solid. That's not Sparrow? Oh, it's not Sparrow. What the heck? Do we have a video? That looks like Sparrow. What was it? Do we have a... Okay, let's go check the trailer, actually. I want to see what that is. It's not the next scene for me, chat. Give me a link, please. Yeah, I want to know what that skill is. Oh, there it is. It's actually in the video. I thought you guys meant it's in the like another new video. I did not notice that. Alright, Surge Sparrow. Unit initiates combat. It's okay, a little bit more attack. If unit deals damage, the foe using a special restores some HP. Okay. Based on the max special cooldown value times 20 plus 10. Well, what? That's a lot of what?
To heal when she deals special damage. She can dish out the damage and gain some
That's a
HP
lot
at
of
the same
healing.
time. Amazing!
Astra's 4, right? Isn't it 4 times 20 plus 10? Am I not doing this math right? That seems like... Okay, like, I guess that's still good regardless. It's still good regardless. It just seems like a... It is an upgrade to Suspiro 3. But I don't know how I feel about this healing, because you can't really use it on enemy phase, whereas where you want healing most of the time. Let's see, Slang. Extra stats, got damage reduction, which is not that common on calves yet. And she has a self null follow-up effect, which is also pretty solid and uncommon on calves. I still don't think she's probably the best one off, despite the Surge Sparrow. I don't even think that's really worth like a free. Definitely not the free pick. So she has that like guard effects. That's plus Canto. Okay, so this is potentially very good for the like hit and run offense one off. But I still don't know if that really is good enough to pick her as a freebie. So she could use Gale Force because she has Slang, she has Canto, which is good, and she has something that like says, okay, you can't deny my special. That's pretty good. Like that's a solid amount of stuff to say, okay, I really want to run like Gale Force strats. You can't really run her with Wings of Mercy because of the Canto taking the B slot, but generally speaking, this isn't too bad. I like it. I don't know if it's worth the freebie considering what else we have here. So let's move on. So this is like the Marth got screwed again. This is definitely the biggest loser here. This is literally like you're just playing Smash and you pick the red outfit. Man, come on. It's still better than last year's CYL combined. Like all of them from last year. It's better than all of that. But this is like literally you're just playing Smash and you pick the red outfit. Oh man. Poor guy. Second place. Story of Marth fans. Basically Roy popularity in CYL in general. Alright. So do we have a stat spread? Do we have there? No? Do we have a stat spread? Okay. Oh, we do. Okay. That's probably buffed, right? 6 to all stats. Yeah, it looks like new age BST for infantry. Just off of like my first impression. Looks like first age. So 6 to all stats, K. But like here's the thing, right? That doesn't compare to mobility. Like that, okay, so it's like Ira kind of special. Same as all the other emblems. You get extra damage off your speed, 6 to all stats, to all allies and stuff. Cool, right? But that's it. That's it, man. It's so boring. Literally go look at like Sigurd and this just looks bad. I don't care if you're buffing 6 to all stats. It doesn't do anything. Let's look at his skills. So he has that new distant counter, which I think is a downgrade, to be honest. Like you don't want to be using recoil stuff on your tanks. I don't think getting 5 speed and trading it for 5 damage every combat is actually a good idea. And this has a oh, okay, the recoil is based on the HP condition. Okay, but still, like I don't think that's good. I actually would opt for a distant counter. He's got Slang, which is good. He's got Dragon Effectiveness, which is also good. What did he have for a C skill, actually? Let's see. We did have that stat spread. It looks like even Tempest and Spurn. So he's got like a solid base kit at least to work out of the box, but I don't like Distant Pressure. Even though he has like healing in his weapon, it doesn't matter. And Mystic Boost, you can combine it for extra healing. That doesn't matter, guys, because you still want extra healing. You know, like Fallen Idol's good because she heals more. Not because she recoils, right? So you don't want to counterbalance that. I don't think it's good. I don't like the extra downgrade of it. Healing is always important. So I don't know how I feel about him as a tank, but his weapon is pretty stacked. I gotta say that. I actually gotta read through this. He gets 5 tall stats. Okay, that's expected. But he also takes the effects of the bonuses of his allies within 3 spaces. So if they're buffed, they also get stronger. He also gets stronger, okay. And he gets an additional 5 attack if everyone is over 25 buffs, plus he gets healing. If all the buffs are above 60, he also gets to counterattack before the foe's first attack. Oh, and that's a 100% vantage condition. Okay. You still gotta buff like 60 stats though, man. Like, that requires... That's not even easy. That's actually pretty hard. I mean, that is probably okay. That's okay if you're using like Lightsies and Peony and you just like literally buff your whole line. But even no, that still wouldn't be enough. 3 allies, even if you 6 to all stats on all of them, that's only 24 per ally. So you literally need to do that. Like, you need to 6 to all stats like everyone. Or 5. It's that condition's actually not that easy from first impression to meet, if you ask me. Because like buffing your whole team by 6 is by like everything is not that easy. I think like Faye might be a good partner here. Just like the type of characters that just have these type of like buff your whole team kind of stuff. He needs to be within 2 spaces of an ally, but like the 3 allies can probably be anywhere on the map from the looks of it. Because like you can see Tiki is like within 3 spaces, but there's no condition for 3 spaces on the weapon. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like there's too many conditions here. This is Chad, I feel this is way too many conditions to make this consistent, despite him having like Advantage. And Advantage itself isn't that great of a strat. When you also consider that his like special will be like kind of going off on some combats and not. Like one charge like this is not good. You don't want to be like, I'm gonna special with Vantage off of this unit and then I'm not gonna special off of that unit with Vantage. That doesn't even sound good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not.
Attack him when they initiate combat.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this.
See, pretty straightforward.
Don't. I don't feel like.
He gets more powerful based on his allies' bonuses, so be sure to keep some strong allies.
He's got slaying, so it's a one charge special. But you don't want to hit an opponent. Like you don't want to Vantage them, and then you don't proc your special, and then they hit you back. That's not good.
I think I understand it, but I suppose they chose me for...
Like, you would have to use special spiral or something to make it consistent. It's like when you're using Ultina. You're literally using Ultina, and you have two charged twin blades with Vantage. That's so awkward, and there's so many times that she misses kills because of that. So,
for a reason.
I don't know. Marmar got shafted.
It's time to introduce the winner of the women's...
Okay, I really like this because Marianne was actually my dancer when I played Three Houses. Like, that was actually my choice. So this is like, okay, I didn't expect this. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Division. It's
I think this is legit my favorite one, actually. It might be this or Gatekeeper. I don't know.
From the Fire Emblem Three Houses game.
I don't know.
In contrast to her usual attire from the monastery, she's joining the fray clad in a daring dancer's outfit.
I definitely like this or
Marianne
Gatekeeper
has a
the most.
called
I can't
Attack
choose.
Speed Unity. And when she has allies...
Okay, did we get stats on this? Was there a moment of stats that I might have missed?
Marianne has a skill
Probably
called
later in the
Attack
video.
Speed Unity.
Okay, I know what that
If
does.
she initiates...
Okay, there we go. So, high res, low defense. Okay. She has null... Dude, she has null follow-up and times pulse, and her dance is on her special. So she's already ready to basically do things. But the thing is, because she doesn't have a dance skill in the B slot, it means she can get danced, and she dances others, including potential other dancers. That is actually, in my opinion, meta-defining. Like, that is actually a unit you probably want on defense. Wow. Wow, that is actually really good. If this is already like pretty high up there on candidate for the free pick, I think. I don't think I'd go for Erica. Maybe. Like, Erica doesn't seem too bad as a one-off. Martha's like a big no. That sucks. I think Martha's like a hard skip for one-off, but this seems like super solid as a one-off. The base skills are good. You don't have to invest that much. The dance skill is extremely unique. It's like a shame she doesn't have a slaying to really get that tome effect active all the time. But you can easily like 1 QP or infantry pulse, and you're basically like instant special and literally dancing someone, which is crazy. Like for that's I don't even know if she dies if that works. Because if she dies and that works, oh man. Oh man. Alright. So okay, so her tome is basically extra speed, inflict speed res -6. Okay, that's fine. No foe bonuses, sure. Reduces damage from foes for his attack by 70%. Wow. Wow. Okay, that is the wow factor. She's like designed for AR defense then. She's got null follow-up and 70% DR on a range unit. Wowie. Okay, like that already like says, you know, screw Vector. You know, like that already says screw you, Vector. So, wow, okay, that's good. That is really good.
It's combat while her foe's HP is 50% or higher. Her Phantasm Tome skill will reduce the damage she takes from her foe's first attack
huge.
by 70%. Counterattacks. Yeah, look at her go!
Oh, okay, I want to know what happens if she dies.
To defeat them and walked away nearly dance.
It doesn't say anything about her dancing. Dying. If you initiate combat, after combat, grants another action ally within highest HP within 2 spaces, including unit that is already acted. Yeah, this isn't. It's not like Mars effect where it says doesn't like dies, like it buffs even if dies. I remember Fire Emblem says this, like the actual special Fire Emblem. My guess is because it's a special, same as like Sigurd and Marth, that it probably still dances even if she dies. Maybe. That is already acted. If multiple units meet the condition, effect will not trigger. Okay, that's fine. It's because it's like high HP anyways. An ally is granted additional action this way, inflicts movement to 1 space. That's still really good, especially if that unit has orders, right? If the unit has orders, it's fine. Like, who cares about that? Mobility restriction is still going to be good. Unit initiates combat after combat grants another action. I gotta like compare this to Sigurd because I don't know yet. Could go either way.
2 spaces who has already acted to
So she danced like Marianne there. Yeah, that's fine.
take another action.
Let's hit the other. look at the boring brave CYL4 units. Look at that promoted Lysithea. Look at that endgame Claude.
He even works on allies with sing or dance. Incredible!
I still think the synergy and like the ability to like do things on defense now with like a dancer that's not a dancer but still acts like a dancer is still very strong, and her damage reduction combined with null follow-up and base kit is also really good. So like this is candidate for probably one of the best one-offs so far. I don't think Erica's too bad either, but Martha's probably the skip.
They'll only be able to move 1 space.
Alright. This is so good.
Summoner. Nothing to report.
Like, I can't believe this is a thing.
Finally.
Okay, so they didn't go like, they actually did go like creative on him because he has like his green tome. It's not even like, he's not even attacking. It's literally
Here's the winner of the men's division.
high level.
It's the gatekeeper of Garrick
meme.
Monk from Fire
I
Emblem
love
Three
it.
Houses. A member of the Knights of Saros, he's sworn to protect the gates of the monastery at all costs.
This is so good because like
Charging
he doesn't even attack. He's literally just calling a horn. This is so hilarious. Stat spread is kind of as expected. Low speed, high defense and res, okay. He's a tome, which is like, I never would have seen that coming. He doesn't even literally attack, just summoning dudes. He grants buffs. 3 rows, 3 columns centered on him. Wow, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty solid. He's a pretty good support then in that case, because he's buffing everyone. It's not just him. He's not even buffing himself in that case. Okay, so on top of that, he basically reduces attack and res if there is a 1 ally. The number of allies he debuffs even further, -6, -6 attack, -6 res. If he's got 3 allies, he has a worry fighter effect. But if he's within 2 spaces of a structure that a foe can destroy, so if he's within, like, basically, if he's beside your own buildings, he gets this worry fighter effect. Oh, that's cool. That's actually cool.
Horn, and he just needs to give it a toot for its magic to take effect.
Is that joint drive defense? Did we finally get joint drive defense? Finally. Okay. So he's got joint drive defense. Oh, he's got a harsh command plus. You know, maybe if this was like last year, I probably would care. But there's so much rally plus lately that I don't care anymore. And I'm probably just going to pick my favorite or one off here. But, yeah, this is actually solid, guys.
It grants all sorts of benefits.
Oh, they gave a visual finally for the actual columns and rows. Thank you. Thank you to the editor that actually did this. I think that would be a really important quality of life change, actually. Now that I see this, this should be like in-game. Like, you should be able to click your character and then some visual pops up to show you this. For like other characters like this, like Mila. Mila is probably like one super good example of this, but like that should be a thing.
Based on how many
So basically he's got debuffs, he's got buffs, and he's got a pretty simple worry fighter effect. So like this is not too bad as a one-off. I don't think that's too bad. The attack is hilarious. I hate to see it.
Not only that,
Wait.
but if a structure that foes can destroy is present within
Hold on. We gotta see it, right?
3 rows or 3 columns centered on him.
Reporting for duty.
Attack.
If there's at least 1 ally nearby, this will reduce his foe's
It's
attack
so good.
and resistance by the number of allies times 2 during combat.
There's literally Violet. Wait, that's Sylvain? We don't have Sylvain in the game, though. That's a model for Sylvain. Okay. Okay. All right. Nobody knows. Nobody knows about Summer Sylvain. Literally, who, guys? Like, who is Summer Sylvain? Okay, I'm talking about OG. We don't talk about the seasonals. All right. Also, why does it look like Ogma up here?
If there are 3 or more allies,
All right,
this
all
can
right,
destroy
yeah, okay, cool.
nearby,
It's not. Oh yeah, they're different every time.
regardless of how many allies are nearby.
Oh, they're different every time. This time was like Lawrence and Petra. Do we have an OG Lawrence in the game either? We don't. Yo, they just have these like models laying around that aren't even in the game yet. I don't think we have an OG Lawrence in the game either. It's such a tease, man. It's literally a tease.
Huh? It looks like an ally will be in trouble if we don't act. Well, would you look at that? His detailed reports.
Okay, so this is interesting because it's actually useful because I've had so many games lately where obstruct would have mattered. Okay, this is not even a meme. Okay, this is actually good. I've had so many games lately in AR that are literally like, if I just had obstruct, I'd win here kind of scenario. So this is not bad at all. For AR, this is actually really good. The fact that it has a like enemies cannot orders effect also within 4 spaces, like that's good. This is good. This is actually really good of a B-skill, to be totally honest.
Skill does a really good job of stopping the enemy's advance. It even prevents them from warping nearby.
Like, you stop orders, you stop Wings of Mercy, so much shenanigans.
On top of that, he has close reversal.
Okay, yeah, so we got joint giant defense as we noted, but this is okay. So close reversal is a strict upgrade to close counter, which is weird. Like, why does one have recoil and one doesn't? I guess they just want to, like, I don't know. Maybe they think distant counter is better.
So he's totally prepared for counterattacks. And thanks to joint drive defense, he's built like an iron wall. No one can get past him.
Built like an iron wall, he goes. Okay. Okay.
I guess that makes sense for someone in his line of...
Alright, that's it, man. So we have the 4 sparks. That's to be expected. I don't think I will spark. I don't think I will, but we have some time to decide, so... I don't know. I mean, if you're planning to obviously merge these in the long term, you probably want to spark here and then wait for the Hero Fest. That's... yeah. That's the obvious one. They're gonna remove the free summon from CYL3 because they don't want you picking based on the refine, because we all know the refines are crazy. And Dragonflower increased to 20, 15, 10, and the new units are still 5. The part that sucks here is that they're not actually giving us more flowers, so now the cost of investment just goes crazy for you, the guys that actually want to bring, you know, plus 20 flowers is a huge investment from 0 flowers, even for someone like Alphonse here. So that's a bit crazy, but I mean, at least, yeah. So the great thing here is that your old units still remain relevant. Obviously, giving 20 stats to like a first generation unit is pretty good. That's literally 10 merges, right? Like, so you can have like essentially a 20 merged unit in this case. That's really good. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing more to say here. I obviously Marth is like literally the biggest loser, I'd say, in my opinion, of course. Erica's is really cool. I like that one. Marianne's is really cool too. I'm glad they did something like that. And the Gatekeeper is just full meme potential, and I love it. Actually love it. So yeah, let's look at the... let's look at the trailer. I don't think there's anything in the trailer that would be different from what I'm seeing here anyways, right? Like, what is it gonna be?
There are so many that believe in me, and nothing could make me happier.
Alright. So yeah, we already went through this, so there's really nothing here.
For the hope of all.
Mar, just skip.
When I think of that, I feel strength well up inside.
I still think this is a solid choice for one-off, actually. Both on offense and defense, and the fact that her kid is good on just like base is pretty cool. Like, has a lot of things Cavs want. You have the self-null follow-up, you got the damage reduction. I wish it was full null follow-up, but like self is still pretty solid. So I don't know, I think Erica's a pretty solid choice. It's just, maybe can't compete with Marianne.
I don't think I understand it, but I suppose they chose me for a reason.
I don't know if it can compare. Like, this is such a good base kit. You literally just pull this unit and you don't need anything. Like, literally don't need anything. I still am curious whether this dance is actually requires her to survive, because like Sigurd's doesn't and Mars doesn't, so. Also, scary tome. What's the name of the tome? Phantasm tome. Wowie. Nothing to report.
Greetings, Summoner. Nothing to report.
Can't believe this is a green tome infantry. That's so weird. So he's got that Warrior Fighter effect. He doesn't have a speed stat. I don't know how he plays into some of the reds, to be honest. Like, he probably gets auto-doubled by Liv and and Sigurd, and he's not going to have enough defense to survive that. So his color might not be that good. I saw Mercedes and Sylvain again. So yeah, I don't know, his color is just not ideal. That's the problem, right? Some of the red threats probably still beat him anyways. And you want your obstruct unit to be really good. So he's got his Warrior Fighter effect, but he doesn't seem... I mean, he could use QR for the auto double, I guess. There was Peleus. We don't have a confirmation on what movement type he is. You don't see him in any of these. Okay, spark up to 4 times. You get a Celestial Stone. Yay. Alright guys, let's go back to FEH.